Hello, beautiful people of the internet. Welcome to my humble corner of YouTube, where I love to read tarot for the collective. I really do hope that all my returning subscribers are doing well. Sending you so much love. Thank you so much for your support. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. I really hope that these messages resonate. I always set the intention that these are just messages that you need to hear at this given moment that you're watching. In today's topic, we're doing something a little interesting, something a little spicy. We're going to be looking into what is their problem with you. So we're going to kind of see how are they viewing you. We're going to kind of see what exactly is their problem with you, how they're feeling about this, and also I love to leave it off with some advice on how Spirit is wanting you to deal with this situation. So this can be about any person. This doesn't have to be like a romantic relationship. This could be anybody that you're thinking of. So we do have oracle cards here as kind of like indicators of personality types. So if you're feeling drawn to a certain personality type because it reminds you of the person you're thinking of, I would definitely follow that intuition. So these are the archetypes oracle deck here. We also have crystals. So I will go ahead and let's go through the piles. We do have the Martyr card for pile number 1 with the rainbow fluorite. For pile number 2, we have the vampire archetype with the angel aura rose quartz. For pile number 3, we have the child eternal with the citrine. And last but not least, we have the artist archetype with the green aventurine tower. Okay, so I'm going to, of course, give you guys time to meditate on the piles so you can choose. Today I actually shuffled 2 songs down below. You can find those linked, so that can also help you in deciding for your piles. A few announcements, guys. Just keep in mind that these are general collective readings. So that means I can't possibly tap into the energy of everybody who comes across this video. But if you are looking for something more specific to you and your situation, you can always DM me, message me, reach me however you can, and we can set up a personal reading for you. So if something isn't resonating here, please just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It might be a message meant for somebody else. I always try to keep things as gender fluid as possible. So if I do refer to anything as masculine and feminine, please understand that I'm just talking about the energies, not a specific gender. And that's about it. So let's go ahead and jump into meditation, and I will see you at your pile. Hi there, pile number 1. If you guys picked the rainbow fluorite crystal tower here, you also picked the tiger butterfly. Very precious, very strong, very ferocious. Okay, so I am going to also shuffle some zodiac signs really quick, just so we can kind of see the energies going on. It could also be the sign of the person that you are thinking of. That might also be a confirmation here. So let's go ahead and just shuffle along. We have Taurus. We have Pisces. We have Cancer. And one more, we have Gemini. So We had Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, and Gemini. Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, and Gemini. So that might be a sign for the person. It could be their sun, moon, rising. And it could just also be the energy surrounding this situation. So keep that in mind. We have the Martyr card for their archetype, the light attribute, learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. The shadow attribute, addiction to self-pity. So take what resonates. It might be somewhere in the middle. It could be definitely one or the other for you. So today we are going to be using the Star Power Tarot here. So we're just going to kind of tap in really quick. I kind of want to go ahead and just shuffle everything out now and just get everything out. So if you'd like, go ahead, fast forward here. Okay, so I shuffled a card right away to see how they are viewing you. It is not shown yet, so let's go ahead and make the reveal. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, as you can see, this energy is very like greedy looking with the hands coming out here. It doesn't really look like it's offering a coin. It looks like it's taking a coin. So this person is seeing you as, I don't know, they could honestly be seeing you as if like you might be having financial difficulties. They might be seeing you as somebody who also like stole from them or took their money, possibly. They're seeing you as somebody who, when it comes to like financial ideas, they feel like you don't come up with your own ideas. Like you'll do whatever comes along. You'll just like, if you hear of different ideas from other people, you will like steal those ideas and just for your own benefit. Like, I don't know, I feel like they're looking at you as like either you're greedy or you like take from other people, whether it's ideas or money or ideas of how to make money as well. It's like, I feel like they're not viewing you as like an authentic person, which is, you know, it's their own opinion. So please, like, do not take what they're saying to heart or take it with a grain of salt here, because you have to understand, if this person already has a problem with you, it doesn't necessarily mean all their opinions are suddenly true or valid. So just keep that in mind. This is just simply how they are viewing you in this moment. Like, they're viewing you as somebody who possibly lacks ambition as well. And like doesn't come up with your own ideas. That's really the biggest thing. Like, you don't come up with your own ideas to financially like move forward. Or they see you as somebody who's like greedy as well. It's like, if you have ideas, it's like the intention behind it isn't authentic or something. Like, say, I even want to do the example of like doing tarot for money, right? It's like they feel like it's not authentic, like the product isn't authentic or the idea isn't authentic, like it's not something you came up with, and they might even be trying to say that it's not going to lead anywhere. Like, you might be in the beginning phases of maybe trying to create a business or buy a house even, or start a new job, or maybe you're trying to like get promoted at work as well, and it's like they're just not seeing you in a good light financially. Like, they're just trying to basically invalidate any hard work you've put in. And they're also just trying to say that it won't succeed. It's not going to go anywhere. It's like they see you planting seeds, but they're not in any kind of belief that you can make anything grow. And in terms of like the problem that they have with you, see, what I'm kind of actually getting from this though is that if it's not resonating with like if you're doing financially well, because I am seeing for some of you here that that's actually the problem, is like they're projecting their own insecurities about like finances and like coming up with ideas, like they're projecting those things onto you, and it could honestly be because they might have an addiction to self-pity, so it's like they're feeling bad for themselves, so it's like they want to look at you and say that your dreams, your hopes, your business ideas, your jobs, like it's not going to go anywhere because that's how they feel about themselves. So this could honestly be a projection of how they're seeing you, because for some of you guys, like the reason they have a problem with you is because they feel like you never have to struggle possibly the way that they do. I feel like they never see you struggling. They never see you like unstable. They never see you in a position where you're not like pretty calm and collected and like grounded. Like it's like they want to see you ungrounded. Like I feel, that's why I'm saying, like I feel like this is more of a projection of how they wish that you were. Like this is how they're telling themselves this is how you are, because honestly I feel like a lot of jealousy here. Because of your financial situation. It's like they feel like you never, like you don't want for anything. You're always going to get everything you need. So for those of you who it does resonate with this, like you are having some financial troubles, or you could be in the beginning phases of a job or a business idea, their problem with you is because they feel like they are very organized. Like they feel like they know exactly how to manage their finances. It feels kind of self-righteous in a way. Like, pardon me. Like it's basically like they're judging you for possibly not having your finances together, or it's like they're judging you for how you spend money, or how you like how you operate financially. Like this could just be judgment. Like they have a problem with you because of the way that they see you spending money. So that's what I'm saying. Like I'm seeing two different ways. It's like either this is a projection because this is actually how they are, and they're actually just jealous of the way you're able to stay calm, collected, cool, and also financially abundant. Or it could be the opposite, where it's like, okay, yes, you do struggle financially, but it's just like they're judging you and they're being self-righteous about this situation. So it's like, I'm not really 100% sure. It's a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Some of you guys, it might resonate more with one situation. Let's see. So we also have the 5 of Cups in reverse here, and the Sun in reverse, along with this King of Pentacles. So what I'm also getting is that for some of you guys here, you might have pulled away from this person. You might have actually left them feeling disappointed or sorrowful, or possibly even rejected with this 5 of Cups energy here. I feel like you left a lot of things in their head, and I feel like when they see a lot of different things, like you see all these things in her hair, like this magic 8-ball, like Pac-Man, sun, moon. Looks like there's like a little little glasses. Oh, well, those are the cups here, but it looks like little cocktails. So it's like I feel like they're reminded heavily of you in their day-to-day life. Like I feel like they see a lot of things that remind you of them, or that you might have maybe like they just have certain memories that get triggered whenever they see certain things that remind them of you. But I do see them healing. Like, that's the thing, is like, I feel like they are trying to heal this unhappiness that was left from this situation, because I feel like they probably did have this phase where they were very much in a self-pitying energy with this Five of Cups, but I feel like they have been able to turn this around. I feel like they're trying to focus less on all of these identifiers and memories that they have of you. Like, they're trying to focus less on this, but it is very hard for them. Like, I am going to say, like, it causes them to feel a various amount of emotions. I feel like they definitely have cried possibly over this connection or over this relationship. And like I was saying, I feel like you honestly could have been somebody who brought them a lot of happiness, whether or not they showed it. You might have even been kind of like the focus of their life, or like the muse I'm hearing, or like they might have relied on you to make them happy. It's honestly, I'm getting like a kind of like a codependent energy here as well. It's like they relied on you for certain things. They relied on you like to make them happy. They relied on you to always be there. Like, I don't think that this person really expected for you to like walk away from them. And like if this was resonating as more of your energy, this King of Pentacles, it's like they really just see you as like you have it all. You have it all. You have no problems. Like, it's like they're trying to just really pity themselves and like look at you as if like you have no problems in the world, and that they might even be feeling like you're ignoring them, just like with the way that this card is showing. Like, she's just kind of looking off. She's completely like focused on the coins there. So you guys might have really like shut this person out. You might not talk to them anymore. Like, you might just be focused on possibly building a business, or you might be focused on like your job, or just making money, like becoming financially stable, especially if this was resonating that you're struggling in any kind of way. But really, like, their problem with you is that you made them unhappy. Okay, like, you made them unhappy for some reason. They feel like you, like, I don't know why I'm getting this energy of like you stole something from them. And I don't even know if it's like physical, like just with these hands, like they see you as greedy, or like some of them even feel like all you care about is money. Like, all you care about is the financial side of things, and like you're not, like, if you're good, like you don't really care who you end up upsetting in the process. Which, I don't know, to me, just, it really does feel a little bit codependent. It also feels like a big pity party. Like, we have all of this blue. Like, I feel like they've been in a very like emotional state. They've been crying like with this rain. Like, they've just allowed themselves to like wallow in pity. And even more so over here, we have the Strength card, and this was pulled to see what their feelings are about the situation. And it's like, I feel like they keep telling themselves like to be strong, to keep their head up. Like, they really are, I feel like, demonizing you, or like trying to show you in a light that it's like you did something wrong. Like, you hurt me, you made me cry, you made me unhappy, now I have to be strong, you know. I just kind of want to get some clarifiers, because we have like these major arcana, which are themes of like, we have themes of like unhappiness, depression here with the Sun in reverse, and then with the Strength, it's like all about staying very strong, staying composed, staying like, even when you are hurting, even when you are down in the dumps, it's like you're still staying strong, keeping your head up. So I am going to get a clarifier really quick before we move on to like advice on how to deal with this. like, I kind of want to get more clarifiers of like, what is their problem with you? What is their problem with you? I thought 3 would be enough. We have the moon. We have the sun and the moon here. Like, I feel like for some of you guys, this might have been like a romantic connection, and they just feel like you guys were their perfect match, like this sun and moon energy, like, you know, you were the sun to their moon, or something like that. And it's like you took yourself out of the situation. Like, they might have thought that you were like their perfect person, yeah, your perfect match, or like you guys balanced each other out very well. Like, even if it wasn't like a relationship, it's like you guys might have been really like close friends or close family or something. And it's like they felt like you were like their opposite, like you guys were like the sun and moon. And it's like you guys, like, I just heard you should have stayed together. You should have stayed together forever. Like, and that's why I'm getting this energy of like codependency from this person. Like, they would have been okay to stay a martyr to this situation forever. Like, I don't think that they would have ever recognized, like, if you did walk away, I feel like you guys know why you walked away, you know for what reason, but I feel like this person is just, they're only seeing how this has affected them and their emotions and their internal world with the moon. And I feel like their problem with you as well is like, they feel like you're very secretive. They feel like you don't say everything you're thinking or something, or like they feel like there's still things that you want to say or something and like you haven't said them. Yeah, they're just like telling themselves like, be strong, be strong. Especially like we have 6 of Swords at the bottom as well. Give me one sec, sorry guys, I keep getting interrupted. But anyways, as I was saying with the 6 of Swords here, it's like they feel like they have no choice but to move on. Like, they have no choice. Like, I feel like if it were up to them, they would have like wanted you guys to stay together in whatever way you guys were together before. Like, they just, their problem with you is that they can't really handle this closure. They're having a really hard time like dealing with their emotions, and I feel like once again it's like I feel like they see you as if you're completely unbothered. Like, I'm kind of seeing a separation here now where it's like this is their energy, this sun in reverse, and this 5 of Cups in reverse, and this is your energy, King of Pentacles, the moon. Like, they feel like you're completely unbothered. They feel like you have all of, you don't want for anything, as I was saying earlier. They feel like you're ignoring them too, because their eyes are closed. And both of these cards, they have their eyes open. Let me just go ahead and, like, you see she's looking straight ahead. Both of them on this card, they're looking straight ahead. And then we also have the 5 of Swords where they're looking straight ahead as well. But then on this card, their eyes are shut. And then on this moon card, she's like totally not paying attention. Like, she's totally not looking forward or paying attention. I feel like they just like, I don't know, it's like they want you to notice how much this has like hurt them. They want you to notice that, like, I can't really tell if this is you or them. Like, I feel like it's them. Like, they had to move away. Like, they had to move away to calmer waters. But I also get like this was you as well. Like, this was like on both ends. Like, in order for a situation to get better, it's like you just had to move on. Whether or not that means like physically moving apart, the 9 of Swords. But it just created so much anxiety for this person. And once again, I feel like it has to do with like finances as well. Like, there could have been finances involved and it made them very anxious to deal with. Very interesting here. So I'm gonna keep some of these up here just to kind of remind me as we're moving forward. I'll go ahead and take these. So now we're gonna see what's the advice. What's the advice? How do they want you to handle this situation? How are they wanting you to handle this situation? And just so you guys know, like, this is just suggestive. This doesn't mean that you have to do this. You don't have to do anything I say. It's just suggestion. This is just what I'm getting from the cards that are telling me. So if you don't feel like this is the right thing for you to do, then you don't have to listen to this. But I just hate leaving videos like this where it's like you're looking into somebody's, like, you're looking into conflict and you don't get any advice at the end. Like, that to me is just like, what's the point? You know, what's the point? And get one more. 8 of Cups. Wow. Very clear, Spirit. I hear you loud and clear. We are gonna pull some of this like moon phases oracle, moonology, I believe is what it's called. Like, the song that they had was like Wicked Game by Chris Isaac. So it's like they're really, like, I feel like they're demonizing you to some aspect. Like, they're looking at you as if you, I don't know, like you played a wicked game. And then they also have It Don't Mean a Thing by Louis Armstrong. And that to me just shows, like, they are pretty, and like, this person is looking at you as if you're just so indifferent. Like, this didn't mean anything to you, which I think is just like them, you know, like pitying themselves. Bottom of the deck, we have you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So if you were worried about anything or worried about this person, like, Spirit's just letting you know you are safe. You and your loved ones are safe. You don't need to worry about this person. Like, just let them do what they're doing and you're gonna be fine. All right, so the advice here, we have the 3 of Pentacles over here. So I want to say, for those of you who did resonate with like starting a business, you planted the seed here. I am seeing it growing. Like, I feel like this person didn't want to see it grow. Like, this person didn't want to believe that it was possible, but I am seeing that the seeds that you were planting, they will grow. And look at you, you're no longer at the Ace of Pentacles, you're at the 3 of Pentacles here. This is also a suggestion to collaborate. I don't believe Spirit's asking you to collaborate with this person any longer. Like, point blank, putting it out there. Like, if you've been feeling like you want to forgive this person or let this person back in, that's fine. But I am getting like this person lives in a little bit of like a victim mentality. They live in a state of like, they want to blame other people for their problems. Like, they want to blame other people for doing well. They want to blame other people for they don't have something that that other person has, like comparison as well. They live in this place of like, they might even just be somebody who really struggles with depression, but you know, and that's tougher, that's more complicated here. But because maybe they do need a friend, but it's like, I feel like you really had to walk away. Like, I feel like you might have got really tired of this situation. And I feel like Spirit's asking you to collaborate, but they're asking you to collaborate possibly like in your career field. Like, collaborate with people that are going to help you elevate your career, elevate your business, elevate your finances. Like, make those friendships. And you know what? I am going to say it. Like, this person might see that as selfish. This person might see that as like, wow, like I was right. Like, this person only cares about money, or this person only cares about like finances, and like climbing the corporate ladder, whatever. Like, let them think whatever they want to think, but I just feel like that's gonna really be in your best interest. And I feel like you're also going to meet really like interesting people along the way. You're going to meet people that are like completely different from you, but it's like they're still meant to be on your journey. They're still meant to be part of your life, and I feel like it's really exciting. We also have the Devil in reverse. So the advice here is to let go, point blank. The advice here is to release the situation. Don't try to control the situation. Don't be fearful of the situation. You and your loved ones are safe. Like, this person really has no power over you, and I feel like before you might have been allowing them to have power over you and how you feel, but Spirit's just coming through to let you know, like, you have no power here. I just heard that in my head. Like, it's serious. Like, I feel like you are freeing yourself from the situation. I feel like you got tired of maybe like the sob stories, or like you got tired of the pity, the self-pity. You got tired of them like probably just being really insecure. I just feel like it wasn't good for you either to be around that kind of energy as well. Like, it really wasn't helping. It wasn't pushing you to grow in any kind of way. All it did was make you want to get out, get away, get out of this cage here. So yeah, the Devil in reverse, like releasing like toxic patterns, releasing toxic behaviors, releasing toxic people. And so that's, Spirit's like, if you have looked at this person and felt like they are toxic to you in your life, go ahead and release it. You don't have to stay in the cage. You have the keys. You can walk away anytime you want. And just to emphasize that point, we also have the Eight of Cups, which is all about releasing what no longer serves you. And this is also about like taking a journey by yourself. So walking away, packing your bags, and really just spending time finding things, once again, finding things that are going to help you flourish, going to help you grow. And with it being the Cups, I am getting like, this does make you sad. Like, endings are sad. Endings can be painful and sad, and I feel like you need to allow yourself to process these emotions. Like, you might have really thought at one point that this person was somebody, that was either your opposite or was just like you, or like you guys could easily spend a lot of time together. So, I am getting like, this is sad for you on your end. Look, we have a little sad face on the cup here. So like, don't let this person, just because they're possibly like more upset, quote unquote, more upset, don't let this person like invalidate the fact that this was hard for you to release. This was hard for you to walk away from. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups always indicates, it usually shows an imagery of somebody with their backpack walking away. So that's what Spirit is advising for you to do, is like, just walk away, pack your bags, walk away. It's not worth it. Like, some of you guys might need to, roll up a spliff here and make yourself feel better, if that's something you do, okay? I feel like the thing is like that I'm not getting like malice, from you. I'm not getting, it's like you wanted to hurt this person or you wanted to walk away. I don't think you wanted to walk away. I feel like you had to. The Devil in reverse, Eight of Cups, you had to literally walk away in order to start growing. In order to start like watering and seeing your seeds grow, you had to walk away. So now you're at this point of like collaboration, and we do have the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck in reverse. So this can indicate like a boring routine, or like a boring job, or something you do over and over and over again kind of energy. like a repetitive cycle. So you might need to like spice things up as well. Like if you're kind of getting bored of your job or your career, or your business feels like it's flatlining or something like that, you might need to spice things up, shake things up here. We have the 7 of Cups underneath that. Like explore your options. Get clarity on just how many options you have, because I feel like you do have a lot of different options and paths that you can go to shake things up. Like if you are getting bored or getting restless, or it's just starting to feel mundane, possibly without this person and their codependency, like you know, spice things up, do something fun. I'm seeing like a guitar, I'm seeing a camera, their phone, they have scissors, like paint brushes, makeup brushes, they have knitting supplies. Like maybe try to pick up a new hobby. If you're bored or feel lonely, pick up a new hobby. So let's go ahead and make this reveal here. What is this card? It's the advice, the Magician in reverse. So I'm getting 2 different messages here. For some of you guys, this is about like this person really wanted you to believe that you can't manifest your dreams or your goals. Like I said, it's like they didn't want to see your seeds growing. They didn't want to see you going anywhere. They didn't want to see you flourishing. And so I feel like they really were trying to like kind of take your magic away, or like make you believe that you're not magic and you can't manifest what you want, your desires. Like they might have always made you feel like you were missing something, or missing a certain tool, or you just didn't have what it takes, honestly. And so Spirit is saying, fuck that. Like you do have all the tools to make it happen. You can manifest your dreams. You can let these seeds grow and flourish no matter what this person thinks or says. And then for others of you, I was also getting an energy of like some of you guys might be trying to manifest, like it's either like you're trying to manifest like healing for this person, or you're trying to like manifest maybe closure. Some of you guys might be trying to manifest a reunion, a reconciliation. And I feel like Spirit is like really asking you to stop trying to manifest things that involve this person, because honestly what I'm getting is like this person has to want it for themselves. This person has to do the work themselves. You can't manifest this healing for them. They need to do the healing work for themselves. You can't manifest like closure, because you need to process your own emotions and deal with that closure on your own. Like, you know, there's a lot of times in life where we're not going to be able to get direct closure from the person who we are leaving behind. So Spirit's also like indicating, hey, like stop trying to manifest that. Like we can't deliver that manifestation to you. We just can't. So whether or not you resonate more so with the first or second message, that's what I'm getting. We also have work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So this has really transformed you. We have 2 water signs here as well. So this really was something that really, whether or not you want to admit it, because I am feeling like you guys are a little bit aloof. You guys are a little bit like trying not to look at this situation anymore. But it's still hurting. It's still hurting. So, you know, I feel like you need to maybe work through these emotions, and Spirit's also indicating working through some fears, especially if this person like put fear into your mind, like I was saying earlier with the Magician in reverse, like especially the Devil too, like this person might have told you a lot of different like toxic things and made toxic suggestions. They might have made you fearful, like I said, that you're not going to succeed. And so Spirit's just like, look, we need to work through this together. We can work through this together. So I'm gonna leave the reading off with an angel message just to kind of like diffuse the intensity, because I am feeling like a very intense emotion here, like in the core of my chest. I just, you know, I feel like this is a lot deeper than I can even explain. Like for some of you guys understand already like how you feel about this situation, why you had to walk away. Like just the fact that we have the Devil in reverse and the Eight of Cups, like you guys had to walk away. I feel like you had no choice. Like this person was giving you no choice. Let's go ahead and get a healing message. A healing message here. We have encouragement. Beautiful. Your love is invaluable to the earth and to those around you. Even though you may not always see the positive effect your love has on others, trust, for it does. And that's what I'm saying. I feel like this person really wanted you to believe that you don't have a positive effect on people, or like you don't give love to people. So each time you offer love through a loving gesture, thought, or word, you plant a seed of love. And love always generates more love. Trust and continue your loving work. Yes, trust and continue your loving work. Don't let this person make you think that your seeds aren't generating more, like aren't going to grow. They will grow. We also have patience at the bottom. Patience is required at the moment. You may feel things are not moving as fast as you would like, yet there's a lot going on energetically. The current situation causing concern is evolving positively. Let go and have patience. You will eventually realize that this whole event was in fact a blessing. All is perfect as it is. Trust, you are eternally loved and guided. And that's the thing, is like I feel like you might have had to consult with spirit or your team, your spiritual team, your guides, angels, whatever it is that you consult with. I feel like you really had to like receive a few confirmations of like, it's better to just hit the road kind of thing. Like I feel like you were really guided to make this change already. Like I feel like I'm probably just reiterating this into your life, reiterating the fact that you were guided to make this choice, and that this is actually, this whole event was in fact a blessing, and that this whole situation is actually evolving very positively. So that's all the messages that I have for you, pile number one. I really do hope that this resonated with you. If it did, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. And until next time, sending you love, light, protection, and blessings. Bye-bye. Hi there, pile number two. If you picked the Angel Aura Rose Quartz, you also picked the blue butterfly, very beautiful. You also picked the vampire archetype, so we'll get into that. But first I just want to shuffle for a few zodiac signs. Let's go ahead and see a few zodiac signs here. We have Pisces. So this could be like the zodiac sign, sun, moon, rising of the person you're thinking of, or this could just be like the energy surrounding it. So we have Pisces, we have Taurus, we have Aquarius, Pisces, Taurus, Aquarius, and Aquarius again, and Virgo. Pisces, Aquarius, Taurus, and Virgo. So it could be sun, moon, rising for any of those signs. It could just be the energies in this reading as well. So we have vampire. Light attribute makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. We also have shadow attributes, depleting others for your psychic survival, chronic complaining, and codependency. Very interesting. So let's go ahead. I'm going to shuffle some cards. I'm just going to go ahead and pull for how they're viewing you, and also what their problem is with you, and also their feelings on this situation. So how are they viewing you? What is their problem with you? Oh my goodness. And how are they feeling about this? The Lovers in reverse. Then we go ahead and pull a clarifier. How are they feeling? Chariot. We have 4 major arcana out on the board. See bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Cups in reverse. So this is kind of reminding me a little bit of pile 1. Like, just like there seems to be a little tiny bit of codependency so far. And also it just kind of feels like jealousy. Okay, so if you were resonating with pile 1, might be some messages in there for you. But if not, let's go ahead and tune in. How are they seeing you? Wheel of Fortune. Wow. So they are seeing you in a state of bliss, possibly. They're seeing you as a very lucky person. I feel like they feel like you always get what you want, and it's almost like the cards are always stacked in your favor, or as if you are just lucky, like you're just blessed, you're just given things, like things just fall into your lap and you don't even have to try, you don't even have to work hard. It's like as long as the wheel is spinning, you're going to be blessed, you're going to get your just desserts, you're going to get what is meant for you. And I feel like this comes from you being incredibly open to the universe. I feel like you're the kind of person that just allows whatever wants to come to you. Like you attract, you don't chase. Like you're the type of person to attract, you don't chase. And I just feel like, yeah, like you could also wear a lot of jewelry, you could have tattoos, you could just like really focus on making yourself feel pretty and jeweled up and bedazzled. They're just seeing you as also possibly like a tarot reader. Some of you guys here also read tarot, or you just enjoy like listening to tarot readings as well. But yeah, they're just seeing you overall in a state of fortune and also just incredibly lucky. I'm hearing this song Lucky Ass Bitch by Mac Miller in my head, which you guys actually did shuffle What's the Use by Mac Miller, so I'm not surprised that more of his music is coming to my head. Sorry, I'm just trying to see if there's anything else here. Like they also feel like you look into the occult for answers, like with the crystal ball and the tarot cards, like you listen and follow guidance from spirit, from the universe. And I feel like they might not know how to do that. I'm honestly just getting a lot of jealousy, coming from this person. Because we also have the 10 of Pentacles. So it's like, what's their problem with you is that you are abundant. They feel like you're abundant, that you have everything. Like the fact that we pull Wheel of Fortune and then boom, the 10 of Pentacles is like their problem with you. They have a problem with you having everything. They have a problem with your abundance. They have a problem with the fact that you might have like a very financially benefiting job, or you might come from a rich family or like a well-off family. It doesn't have to be like super rich, but just like medium, not medium, oh my God. What is the word? I cannot remember. You know how there's like low income, it's not medium. I don't think it's medium. I cannot remember. I'm so sorry, guys. Like there's lower class, middle class. Like you might be kind of more middle class or even like higher than that, you know, but it's like they're incredibly jealous of this. They might also be jealous of your relationship with your family, or the home that you live in. It could be like where you're living, the home you're living in at the moment. I just feel like they have a problem with it. like they just have a problem with good things coming to you. Seriously. And they also feel like you are a creative, passionate person. And I feel like this also intimidates them. I feel like you are still very young, okay? So they could also be jealous of like your youth with this Page of Wands. But it's almost like they have a problem with that. Like they think that you're too young to be possibly this abundant. Maybe that's it. Like they feel like you're too young to have come this far. It's almost like they're wanting to put you in your place of like you should be young, so you should be an amateur. But I actually feel like you guys have so much unbridled like potential. You have so much potential within, and I feel like it drives them crazy because they just feel like this is just the beginning. It's like they see you being abundant, they see you with this Wheel of Fortune, and they're like, holy shit, like this person is going places. This person, they already are so abundant. Like, where are they gonna be in 5 years? Where are they gonna be in 10 years? And I feel like this person just, they don't wanna see it. They don't wanna see your creation as well. Like if you have any kind of like creative talent or endeavors, or you make like a creative product even, it's like they don't want to look at it, they don't want to see it. Like they'd rather not see it, because I feel like it just, I'm sorry for laughing, but it just feels like this insane jealousy of like your age, your abundance, your luck, your connection as well with like spirit and the divine. It's like you're able to receive messages from the universe, and you're able to also like follow the guidance. And I feel like that is also something that it's like they get super pissed off about, because they might not have that same connection. And it's like they could, I feel like this person could, but I feel like also their problem here is judgments. So this one's a toughie because it's a two-way street. I feel like it could be like you judge them, they judge you kind of energy. But really, I feel like, give me one sec. All right, sorry about that. Like, I'm gonna read it from their angle, because honestly, I am getting more so this is them judging you. You have no reason to judge them. Okay, I feel like you honestly, you have your ish together, like spiritually, mentally, financially, and like, you know, one of those might be kind of slacking right now. Okay, like forgive yourself, give yourself that space. Like it doesn't have to be 100%. But from the outside looking in, it really does seem like you have everything together. And so I feel like this person, oh my goodness, let me just show you this card, please. I just feel like this person is a little bit obsessed with you. This person, you see how they have like there's 2 laptops, like an iPad, and they also have that little like phone face thingy. So this person could honestly have like, here's the thing is like, I feel like they're judging you because they're trying to see you like this. They're trying to tell people, or like their problem with you is like they feel like you're obsessed with possibly like the internet, or you're obsessed with like self-promotion. Because for a lot of you guys with the Page of Wands, for a lot of you guys, it's like creative inspiration that you post, or like you post like your creative work. Like for a lot of you guys are budding artists, like starving artists, or you just like, I feel like you're still young, you're still possibly growing. There's still so much more room for you to grow, but it's like you might just post a lot online. You might honestly struggle with an internet addiction, and if it doesn't resonate with you, it could be the other person. Like, and I feel, that's what I'm saying, I feel like this is a mixture of both of you, because I feel like you post and then they watch. You post, they watch, they're obsessed. It's like they're sitting there so upset about how like quote unquote perfect your life is, and instead of like focusing on themselves and trying to create something for themselves, it's like they just keep consuming your art, consuming your media, your social media instead. It's like they're just obsessed with you. This person might honestly be obsessed with you, but that's the thing, is like they're obsessed with like judging you. It's like they want to try to find like okay, I know that this is supposed to be like smoke or whatever, I think, but I'm seeing it as like cracks in the system. And it's like they're trying to find cracks in your system. They're trying to find like a weak point, or like something wrong about you, or like maybe that's why they're trying to tell people that you're like self-obsessed. Like they might try to tell people that you're self-obsessed, and that's why you post so much, that's why you're on social media so much, is because you're obsessed with yourself. I feel like, and like I told pile one, I forgot to tell you guys, but just because this person thinks of you this way, just because this person has this problem with you, it does not mean that any of this is true. Like, I just hope you guys are aware enough to know that just because they have this opinion of you, this does not mean that it's law, it's the truth. This is, trust me, like this is just their opinion. Because honestly, I feel like you probably just have a lot of self-love, and you probably are just a really creative person, and you probably just have gotten lucky a lot of times in your life. And it's like, the people in your life should be happy for you. The people in your life should want to see your art, should want to see you abundant, should want to see you feel lucky. They should want to see your post and be excited about seeing it, instead of like looking for cracks in the system and looking for ways to judge you. Like, this person seems very like tactical. I'm also hearing they might have multiple accounts to like stalk you, or to like try to look at your media, which is so funny because I went on like this whole tangent of like they don't want to see it, but then it's like they're also like obsessed. So it's like a freaking conundrum here. So their feelings on this situation is the Lovers in reverse and the Chariot. So it's like they want to move on with this Chariot. They do. They want to move away. They want to, like, I feel like they want to, one sec. Anyways, like, it just feels kind of funny because I feel like they actually want to be more like you. Like, this person wants to possibly try to embody your energy. And it's like they want to move on. They want to be this creative person. And I just feel like it doesn't really work for them. Like, they're not really being their authentic self. They're just being like they're trying to either copy you, or like it's almost like this vampire energy. Like it's like they want to move on. They feel like they want to move on, but they're still like so stuck on you. They're still so obsessed with you. And I feel like part of it is that they could be like a psychic vampire. Like, they could be trying to kind of like absorb your energy. We also have chronic complaining and codependency. So it's like while they have all these problems with you, or they feel like they're jealous of you, it's like they're codependent to this situation. Like, they don't know how to move on. They don't know how to move on because there's something within them that is incredibly imbalanced. And this could be like in terms of their relationship with like masculine, feminine energy. It's like they could be relying heavily on one energy more so than the other. And I usually describe feminine energy as like chaotic, whereas masculine to me is more of order. So take that if it resonates with you. But like, so it could be like that they're relying more so on like their chaotic energy, or they're relying more so on their masculine, like everything has to be controlled and in order kind of energy. And I just get this energy of like there's just something deep within them that's not balanced. And this could even be that they're in some kind of relationship that is also very unstable. It's not really balancing them out or helping them. helping them find harmony and peace of mind. And it's just so sad because like I feel like this person with the Chariot, it's like they want to move on. They want to move on. They want to, like, I feel like they want to stop seeing, like they want to stop feeling the way you make them feel, which I feel like you make them feel like they're not lucky, they're not abundant, they're not creative, and they might even feel like you judge them. Like the same way they're judging you, it's like they're projecting, like they feel like you're also judging them in the same way. And I don't know, I'm getting, you know how I was like saying, like describing you as like you like to be very put together, tattoos, jewelry, bling. Like I feel like they also want to kind of like embody this confidence that you have. We also have like the be nice in the back. It's like they want to promote themselves as like somebody who is an advocate for like being kind and being, I feel like, a bad bitch, because we also have her bag says the bad bitch brigade. It's like they want to promote themselves. It's like the same way that they're judging you for promoting yourself and putting yourself out there. It's like they want to do the same thing. Like, and that's the thing, that's the sad thing about like jealousy especially, is because most of the time when you feel jealous of somebody, it's because they're doing something that you can easily do, or like you have the potential to do, you have the capability to do, to embody as well. But it's like you're so focused on the comparison, on watching this person, on being this vampire in their life, that how do you expect to make any time or space to become this person? And we also have the 5 of Cups at the bottom. So like I am getting like they definitely probably felt some rejection or disappointment from this situation. I feel like they are trying to heal. They are trying to heal justice, okay? Like they hate the way this situation makes them feel, and they probably do recognize to some degree that they are jealous, and I feel like they just want justice. But that's the thing with justice, is like the Tower is underneath that. Like I feel like in order for justice, oh my goodness, you see that? You see how justice flopped? Like in order for justice to really take place in the situation, I just feel like a huge Tower moment would have to take place. Like things, like either their perspective or their opinions, or like their perspective mainly, would have to like seriously crumble and fall apart in order for the situation to become just. Or like, I just feel like everything would have to kind of crumble. Like I feel like this person would have to hit rock bottom before they really decide to change, before they really decide to do anything about this. So very interesting. So next we're gonna shuffle for some advice. Just gonna try to get some advice. I'm gonna leave some of these up here just to kind of see where we've been. I'm also just getting a message of like this person might be just really jealous of your beauty as well. 3 of Swords in reverse just showed itself as well. Sorry guys, I keep getting calls. Okay. So let's get some advice. Let's see what's the advice. And so guys, just take this with a grain of salt. You know, these are gonna be messages. This is going to be like advice from spirit, but it's really up to you if you take the advice, of course. Just like the entire reading. I mean, really, you don't have to listen to any of this if you don't want to. So like this is just suggested advice. Like you don't have to follow it if you don't want to. If you completely disagree and just feel like you want to do the total opposite, that's totally fine. Go ahead and see. What's the advice, Spirit? Advice, please. Knight of Swords in reverse at the bottom here. We have the Four of Wands in reverse here. Let me do the reveal. Okay, so right off the bat, we have the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands usually will talk about a home environment. It'll also talk of like unions and celebrations. But when it is in reverse, this talks about like those things crumbling. So it could be like a home environment that you're having to see this person, and it could be like crumbling, or it just might be unstable. So I feel like the advice here from Spirit is like to possibly get out of this home environment, get away from this person, because just being around a super jealous person, and also somebody who might be considered like a psychic vampire in some aspects, it's like, it's just very draining. I feel like this person could be depleting your energy. And so Spirit is just saying like this union, this home environment, it needs to crumble. It needs to fall apart. It's not built on a healthy, stable foundation. So yeah, this is definitely an indication of just letting it crumble in order for you to rebuild on a more grounded foundation. So let's go ahead and flip these over. Let's see what's going on. The advice, the world. Okay, makes a lot of sense. We also have the Five of Swords, and we also have the Hanged Man in reverse. I feel like for a lot of you guys here, you feel very stuck with this Hanged Man in reverse. I feel like you feel very trapped or stuck in a situation, especially if you are living with this person or have to see this person every day, or just maybe, like I was saying, like they're stalking your social media in some ways. I just feel like it's really draining for you. I feel like you feel depleted, drained, and I mean, the advice here is pretty obvious, and this was pretty obvious advice that pile 1 was also giving. Same kind of energy, was to basically like cut this person off. The World here, the World is all about the ending of a cycle. Emphasis on the ending here. So I definitely feel like it's time to release this. It's time to close the chapter. It's time to close the door. Let this cycle end. Let it finish. And it's funny because I mentioned like building anew, like rebuilding, because I feel like after the World, we start back at the Fool, which is like endless possibilities and just like faith and excitement and a whole new journey. So I feel like for those of you who have been feeling incredibly drained because of this situation, I just feel like as soon as this closes out, as soon as you're able to move away from this person or get this person out of your life, I feel like you will automatically just start a whole new chapter, a whole new journey, and it's gonna feel really good. Because I feel like, honestly, like this person might say certain things that are just really out of line. I feel like this person enjoys conflict, or enjoys possibly like arguing, or they might enjoy seeing you get upset or riled up, because I feel like they have this like image of you in your head, like you're perfect, you get everything you want, Wheel of Fortune, you're lucky, Ten of Pentacles, you're abundant. Like I just feel like they really are trying to paint you as like this golden child, and so any way that they can, I feel like they're trying to put in to your head like negative thoughts, or try to get you upset, or say things that they know will upset you. Like with this being the Swords, it's like it's all about mental, like they might play a lot of mind games. And it's also about communication. So it's like they're mentally trying to get to you, and they're also like in communication trying to like cut you down. And so I feel like the advice here is to just take a big old pair of scissors and cut this person off. Especially like she's holding like this, like to me looks like this glass shard. And to me it just seems like an indication of also like cutting cutting away from this person. But that's the thing also, it's like Spirit really wants to emphasize of like, if you have been feeling drained or trapped or depleted because of this person, you're not going to feel this way forever. And I know it's hard to say when you're in it, you're in the thick of it, and you have to see this person or be around this person or whatever it may be. And, you know, it's really easy to just feel so stuck with this Hanged Man, but it's in reverse. So I am seeing you getting out of it. I'm seeing you, I feel like you might also change your perspective about a situation. Like after you move away from it, you might start seeing things a little bit differently as well. Either you're going to see things more clearly and you're going to be like, holy shit, like this person really like hated my guts or like was really jealous of me, or like it's going to make a lot more sense once you move away. I feel like for some of you guys, you might be having a bit of like brain fog, or like you see how like her head's covered, her eyes are covered. I feel like it's hard for you to make sense of this situation. I feel like for some of you guys, you might even be blaming yourself. Like, what am I doing wrong? Why does this person feel like this around me? Why do I feel like this after I've spent time with this person? Because I am getting like a lot of you guys feel incredibly drained. So it's really sad to see, because I just feel like after you move away, you're going to feel better with this Hanged Man in reverse. Like, and with the butterflies coming out of their brain, it's like you're going to transform, and you're going to see the situation clearly, differently, and you're no longer going to feel stuck or bound or trapped or belittled by this person. Especially because, as I was talking about the Five of Swords here, the Knight of Swords in reverse as well is somebody who's also has a really sharp tongue. And they say, I feel like, really out of line, nasty things, and it's on purpose. Like, this is somebody who likes to play mental games. This is somebody who likes to say things that they know will get under your skin and that will bother you. Because it's a knight, it's like they have enough like intelligence and common sense to know what they're doing is wrong, but it's like they're still focused on it. Like, to me, the knights, they always have a mission. So with this being in reverse, like their mission is about like communicating impulsively and negatively, and also, like I said, playing mind games. King of Pentacles in reverse, they're jealous of your abundance. They might not have very much money, or they might not have people to depend on. The Sun underneath that. The King of Cups. I feel like they just genuinely see your happiness. They see that you're a loving, generous person. And it's like they just, for some reason, they want to take advantage of that. They just want to be manipulative. And it really stinks, because I feel like you really didn't do anything wrong. It's just like this person's intentions are, it's really based in their own problems though, but you know, like it's really not your fault. So if you've been blaming yourself, just keep focusing on the light that you're shedding, and keep focusing on your creative aspects. Focus on making this ending this situation, cutting this off. Possibly if you have to move away from this person, or like cut the union off, whatever it may mean to you. That's your biggest focus. Like, Spirit is definitely like giving you the go to like cut this person off with giant red scissors. Like, I can't make this up. Like, giant red scissors. They're like, dude, cut them off. It's okay. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty at all. Like, whew. All right, so now I'm gonna pull just like one more advice card here from the Moonology Oracle deck. Oh my gosh! Luck is on your side. This is the very first message that came out. It was like, you're incredibly lucky. Like, and that's okay. Like, Oh my goodness, this person's so jealous. They're so jealous of this, of your luck and a time for healing. See, it's like this was very hard on you. Like, I'm so sorry, Pile 2, for whatever situation that this person put you in, because it's not your fault that you're lucky. It's not your fault that you're abundant. It's not your fault that you have creative aspirations, and it's also not your fault. Like, do not let this person make you feel bad for self-promotion either. Like, if you want to post 5 selfies a day, or not even selfies, if you want to post like your artwork 5 times a day, it's like, do it. Don't let anybody tell you you post too much or you shouldn't self-promote, because that person's probably just jealous that they're not doing anything. They're sitting on their bum. They're trying to deplete your energy for their own psychic survival. And that's why you guys need healing, okay? You guys definitely need to move away from this person and focus on healing here, because this person doesn't want you to heal. This person wants you to stay stuck. Like, that would be their greatest wish, is to see you fail, crash, burn, stay stuck. Like, that is their dream for you. But that's the thing, luck is on your side. Also, Sagittarius, with it being new moon in Sagittarius, that to me is also, like, Sagittarius to me represents freedom. So freeing yourself. You will free yourself, luck is on your side, and it's a time for healing. So I am going to pull one last oracle card, a message from your angels. So try to get a message from your spirit team, your angels, your guides, whatever it is you're wanting to tune into right now. We do have prayer that just came out, and this is a message from them. So we do have encouragement, which Pile 1 got. Your love is invaluable to the earth and to those around you. Even though you may not always see the positive effect your love has on others, trust, for it does. Each time you offer love through a loving gesture, thought, or word, you plant a seed of love, and love always generates more love. Trust and continue your loving work. Yes, queens, kings, my non-binary royalty. Like, this person wants you to stop, you know, and that was also kind of a message I was getting with Pile 1, not so intensely, but it's like this person doesn't want to see you continue to be loving. They don't want to see you continue to be happy. They don't want to see you inspired. We also have prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me dissolve past guilt or regret. Help me to see that all is always in perfect and divine order. Help me to let go of the fear that I project on my future. Help me to live fully within each precious moment and feel your eternal love within and around me. Help me to realize and fulfill my true potential. Thank you. And what was I saying earlier? You guys have so much potential. So it's time to realize that and to fulfill this. Do not let this person stop you. Okay, pile number 2. That's all the time that I have for you guys. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading, and if you did, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts and suggestions as well. And until next time, I'm sending you love, light, protection, and blessings. Bye-bye. Hi there, pile number 3. You guys picked the citrine crystal as well as the yellow butterfly. So here is your reading. You guys also picked the child eternal. But before we get to that, I am going to shuffle this astro dice and just see here a few signs. So this could be the sun, moon, rising of the person that you're thinking of, or it could just be the energy involved in this situation. We have Gemini, we have Cancer, we have Taurus, and Aries. Gemini, Cancer, Taurus, and Aries. So it could be sun, moon, rising, or like I said, just the energy of this reading. So let's start off. This is the archetype you guys picked for your person. The light attributes are determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. Shadow attributes, inability to grow up and be responsible, extreme dependency on others for physical security. Ooh, interesting. I knew this one would be interesting. I'm hoping this one's gonna be a lot different than the first two, but we'll see. I'm gonna shuffle about 6 times here really quick. And then I'm gonna pull from the top of the deck. We're gonna see how they're viewing you. We're gonna go into what their problem is with you and their feelings on the situation. And then after that, we'll go into the advice. And just a heads up, guys, I told the other piles, but it's really hard sometimes to hear messages about like a person who dislikes you or is trying to describe you in a certain way. So just keep in mind that, you know, whatever comes through is more than likely just this person's opinion of you. It's not necessarily that it's true. So just keep that in mind. Like, take these things with a grain of salt. Just understand, like, that's just their perspective. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's the truth. I'm gonna do one more. All right, let's do this. So how are they seeing you? We have the Knight of Swords. What is their problem with you? We have the Death card in reverse. We have the 9 of Wands in reverse. And we also have the 8 of Swords. How are they feeling about this situation? 8 of Wands. Let's get some clarification with that. Thank you. 8 of Pentacles. Okay. Underneath the deck, we have the 6 of Wands. Okay, this is really interesting. So first of all, they're seeing you as someone with a mission. They're seeing you as somebody with a goal in mind. And this could definitely be some kind of goal that has to do with communication, or even I'm hearing mental health. Like for some of you guys, you're really focused on like doing something within communication or mental health. So it's weird because it's like they're seeing you doing well. That's the thing. It's like this person is seeing you doing well. You might be a really strong communicator. You might be somebody who has a way with words. I do feel like sometimes they can probably come off a little bit blunt or harsh to some people. But for the most part, they're seeing you in a good light. That's the thing here, is like they're seeing you as somebody who like is ambitious, who's going places. They're seeing you as somebody who is very intelligent as well. And like I said, you're really good with your words. So it's like, what's the problem? What's the problem here? It's like they're seeing your potential, they're seeing your ambition, they're seeing your goals, your dreams. They're seeing what you're focused on. But when it comes to the problem that they have with you here, it might have to do with some kind of ending. I feel like this person might possibly have not wanted an ending with you. I feel like this person also might feel like you are resistant to change, or you are resistant to endings. Like whether or not it's them or you, it's kind of hard to tell here. It's like somebody here is resistant to endings, and they're also like avoiding transformation. Something about this situation makes this person really anxious. Like you really make them nervous, anxious. You make them feel like they are trapped in their head. You make them feel like mentally stuck. And the thing about the Eight of Swords, though, usually it's shown as like she's surrounded by swords, but it's like she can easily get up and walk away. But I don't think that this is the case. This might be something a little bit deeper, a little bit more personal between you two, because I'm seeing it's like they're stuck, but it's like they're literally tied up in this. This person's literally tied up in this problem. It keeps them overthinking. It keeps them anxious, over analyzing, possibly like repeating the situation over and over in their head. And it's like, but that's the thing, is like they're literally tied up. It's like there's not an easy way for them to get out of this situation, for them to stop thinking about this situation. And so it's either like that there was an ending. It was either like an ending or a transformation. And it's like one of you guys didn't want the ending. One of you guys didn't want the ending, or you didn't want to transform. You didn't want to grow from this experience. With the Nine of Wands being here in the middle, I feel like this person is tired of feeling wounded from this situation. Like this person is tired of feeling like they're damaged because of this. With the Death in reverse, I do kind of get the energy that it's like, I really do feel like for most of you, it's like this person, like they didn't want to change. They didn't want to grow up. Like they didn't want to transform. You know, they wanted to keep doing the same things and being dependent possibly on you or other people for their physical security. So I am just getting like they were really resistant to like growing up and possibly like getting a job but that's the thing, is like I feel like for a lot of you here, it could definitely be like a super personal issue or situation that they're healing from, because this has really knocked them down with the Nine of Wands in reverse. They feel incredibly like wounded and anxious from this whole situation, and I feel like they're being called to like transform or change the situation, but they're incredibly resistant to changing how they feel about you. It's like they really are choosing to stay in this place. Like they tied themselves up into this situation, and it's like part of them wants to get over this. Part of them wants to stop feeling wounded or stop being a victim to this situation. But at the same time, it's like they might be a little bit immature, or they don't know how to grow up. They don't know how to be responsible. They're refusing to change their perspective on the situation. And it's like they are seeing you in a positive light. They see you as like empowered and intelligent and communicative. And also with it being the Knight, it's like they also feel like you have been able to still like grow up, or like you've been able to be responsible. With it being the Knight, it's like, you know, you have your ambition, you have your goals, and like you're going towards them. But for this person, they just feel so stuck. They feel so stuck. What is this about? What is this about? The World in reverse. Yes, it's like there was a resistance to like closing out a certain cycle. It's like I feel like they're trying to really hold on to like a situation. I feel like it's something that happened like a long time ago, or like it happened possibly in childhood. Maybe that's why it's like childhood trauma or something, and that's why they're still in that mentality of the age that they were when the trauma occurred. And so they haven't been able to move past it, because like for a lot of you, like this is like, I don't know why, it's like because it's the 9, it feels like it's been a while. Like they went through a whole cycle, but they got stuck at this 9. It's like they got hurt, or maybe you said something, maybe you did something in the past, and it's like they're choosing to stay tied up in this situation and to stay hurt by your words or your actions. And it's like, instead of trying to transform this situation to where it's beneficial for both of you, or where they can also grow alongside you, it's like they're refusing to close out the cycle with the world in reverse. Underneath that, we do have the 5 of Wands. So they could even be trying to like compete with you secretly, but it's like, because they are 3 of Wands in reverse, like they're not making any plans. They're not actually, I feel like, making a game plan for themselves. I feel like they don't feel as organized as you, or as grown up or responsible as you. And I feel like part of them might even blame the fact that they had to experience something traumatic, or like something wounded them with this 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands to me is like the wounded warrior card, but with it being reversed, it's like they're really letting this beat them down. They're really not giving themselves the space to move on, the space to close out this cycle. They're not giving themselves the space to transform and change the situation. I feel like they're kind of avoiding the fact that they could have some power in this, and that they could change it. I feel like they're kind of looking to you to change the situation. Like that's their problem with you, is like they're waiting for you to transform this. They're waiting for you to help ease their anxiety. They're waiting for you to recognize how wounded they are, and that they might honestly need your help. They might honestly like be looking to you as like a mentor or a guide in some way, or just they're looking to you for some answers. I feel like they look at you as if like you're responsible, you're ambitious, you're intelligent, and like you could do it. But it's like, by doing that, they're totally not seeing themselves as accountable to do the same thing. Like they have the same ability to change this, to transmute this situation, but I don't know. They could be honestly stuck in a really boring or mundane job. So this is like how they're feeling. This is how they're feeling. So they're feeling 8 of Wands, which is like they want to see movement. They do want to see change, okay? Like they want to see fast movement in the situation. Like I don't think that this person like hates you. I don't think that this person is like jealous, like super jealous of you or anything. Like I don't think that this person is that way. Okay, like I'm gonna just be straight up. I just feel like they're incredibly wounded and hurting, and there's something about they feel stuck, or like they can't change, or they can't transform, or maybe they can't like allow certain things to end. It might be this relationship, like maybe you ended this relationship, if it's like coming through to you as like a relationship situation, and so they feel incredibly wounded. So you know, take it as that, but I'm not getting any like malicious energy from them where it's like they feel like you ruined my life, or like, you know, like I'm not getting that. It just feels like they want to see things change. They want to see things be moved around. They want to see action. They want to see this move forward. I feel like they don't want to. I feel like they just don't want to do this work alone, honestly. Like they want to kind of have you there to guide it, like guide this conversation, guide this healing for them. And like, you know, it really is up to you. Like if you feel like that's something that you'd want to do for this person, like if you do feel like you're a really competent, intelligent communicator, like you might honestly have to take the lead here, because this person has a very youthful spirit. They are the child eternal here. I mean, you know what I mean? Like And that's the thing that's beautiful, though, is like they want to see this with fresh eyes. They do want to see it with a new perspective, but it's like it's really hard for them. It's really hard for them to change how they feel, how they're seeing this. But they want to see movement. But like I was saying, it's like they might be kind of stuck in some like mundane, boring job. They might feel like just trapped financially a little bit, where it's like they're doing the same thing over and over again. It's really boring for them. They might be really bored of their job. I don't know how that's your problem, but that's what I'm saying is like, in terms of how they're feeling, it's like they're not always thinking about this. Like, yes, it makes them anxious and feel trapped when they do think about this situation, but I just think that they do have other things on their plate, like their job, and so that's also why they just kind of want to see this situation move forward, so when they do think of it, they're not feeling so wounded, so anxious, so vulnerable. I just heard they might think about it while they're working too. It's like if they have a really mundane, boring job or something that they're getting tired of, it's like they might just in their free time just be thinking about the situation and what to do. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Six of Wands, and that to me really does feel like they want victory in the situation. They want to feel victorious. They want to feel 10 of Wands. They want to stop. They want to release this burden. Like this person wants this burden, this weight on their shoulders to be alleviated. And I feel like they feel like you could help alleviate it. They feel like they do see that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Like they see that the situation could get better. Six of Wands. I just feel like they're wanting to have a conversation with you. Eight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like they understand that there are certain things or ways of thinking that they're gonna have to leave behind. It's no longer serving them anymore to stay thinking in the same pattern, the same way. All they really want from the situation is victory, success. They also want recognition from you. They want some kind of recognition from you. Okay, this has honestly been the most interesting pile so far. Like the other two were pretty similar. Like it felt very like jealous, petty situations, like conflicts, like what's their problem, like they're freaking jealous and stuff, but this doesn't feel that way. This does not feel that way. It feels more innocent. It feels more like this person wants healing and they see you as just so capable. They see you as so capable and they see themselves as like immature and irresponsible, and they also see themselves as wounded, and so it's just like so hard for them, I feel like, to initiate the conversation or to guide it because they don't know how. They really don't know how. What's the advice, please? And just like I said earlier, like take this advice with a grain of salt. You don't have to do anything you don't feel like is right for you. These are collective general messages as well, so keep that in mind. We have Judgment, Temperance, wow, Ace of Wands, and Seven of Cups. I feel like part of you feels like you're out of ideas, or like you don't know what to do about this situation either. It's like this person sees you as very capable, but it's like at the end of the day, you're still struggling, I think, to come up with ideas of how to heal this situation. So with judgment, I am getting like, it's gonna be up to you to make a judgment call whether or not you're wanting to heal this connection or have this conversation with this person where I feel like it would open a lot of healing doors. But we also had death in the world. So I mean, like, for some of you guys, this is over and done and you don't want anything to do with this person, but that's what I feel like Spirit's coming through with the judgment, because it's really your own judgment call here. Like, it's up to you to make that call whether or not you want to dive into this situation, because I am seeing like you have a lot of options here. I feel like you're out of ideas or you don't know what to do about the situation, but I feel like you have so many more options than you realize. Like, you have so many choices and options, and I feel like that's also kind of how that person's seeing you, is like you have so many ways that you could initiate this, but I feel like there's like kind of like this clouded judgment possibly here between both of you, where you guys are both kind of living in a fantasy world, or like something it feels very clouded, it feels very like foggy. I feel like a lot of confusion coming from both of you here. So you guys might honestly be struggling, like one or more of you also could be struggling with like addiction or like escaping reality here with the 7 of Cups. So like the advice is like I feel like really what they're wanting you to do is clear your mind. They're really wanting you to clear your mind, try to get rid of this brain fog, stop telling yourself that you don't have any ideas of how to fix this, because you do have a lot of options. And I feel like once you admit that to yourself and clear your mind, clear your head from this like confusion, it's like you're going to start having a lot more ideas of like, okay, how can I fix this? How can I make this situation better? How can I heal our relationship? But like I said, it's your judgment call. Like, it's up to you 100% if you're wanting to heal this. Like I said, 7 of Cups, you have a lot of options. You can do whatever you want, honestly. There is something here also like about creativity. Like, you guys might love to bounce ideas off of each other, and it's like ever since you guys have been having a conflict, now it might feel like your ideas are blocked, or yeah, you have like a creative block or something as well. But really, like, the main advice here is to be patient. I feel like you really need to be patient with this person, because like I said, I do not feel that this person is malicious or has like negative intent towards you. I just think that they're lost. I just think that they're kind of lost in la la land right now. They're lost in their anxiety, they're lost in their pain, they're lost in, like I said, I feel like for some of them, they were traumatized at a certain age, and it's like, because of that, they're stuck in that age, or they're stuck in that mentality there. Like, I just feel like this person is very lost, and it's like they're looking to you for some sort of guidance. And like, if you want to be that person for them, you can definitely be that person for them. Like, you can guide the situation, but like I'm saying, like, you definitely are gonna need to have a lot of patience, a lot of like, I want to say, like, calm energy. Like, you definitely need to stay very calm and grounded, and it's like, allow yourself to be emotionally vulnerable, but also stay grounded. Don't let yourself get too overwhelmed by the situation. It's like definitely balancing your head and heart. Like, don't let this person take advantage of you, right? Because it's like they do have extreme dependency on others. And so it's like, don't allow this person to be codependent here, but it's like, I do feel like for some of you, like they need you, like spiritually, emotionally, like they need you to, like if you guys want to see the situation heal, it's like they just need you to show up and be patient with them. Also, like, look at all this smoke and this cloud here. Like I said, I just feel like both of you are kind of like in this brain fog. A lot of you guys are choosing like illusion or fantasy, or like Seven of Cups energy. Like this is very elusive, like escapism here. Also, for some of you guys, like the advice is also that some of you guys have been really focused on yourself. With both of these cards, like she's all on the computer, she's like looking in the mirror a million times, you know what I mean? So it's like there is a huge self-focus, and I feel like Spirit's like kind of asking you, like, is that who you want to be to this person? Like, it's not your responsibility to, you know, to carry this person or to take care of this person or to help heal this person. Like, it's not. It's really not. That's why I'm saying you have a lot of options. Like, for some of you guys, it's like an obvious no. And you're just like, no way ever in my life would I let this happen. Would I let this person into my life or something? Like, for some of you guys, like, they might have really depended on you to like an extreme point that it's just like you had to draw boundaries and be like, enough is enough. But for some of you guys, like, this is really about also like looking at yourself and your own capability, and that there are people who are trapped and struggling that could use somebody like you in their life. And I love this imagery here on the card too, because it really shows like two people helping each other, flying together. Bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And I feel like, honestly, you know, the choice is yours. The choice is always yours, guys. But I just feel like if you were to choose to help this person, I do feel like the universe would bless you for it. Like, it wouldn't just be for nothing. And not to say that you have to do something for a reward, but I just feel like your energy would be a lot more abundant, and like the universe would really favor you because you're utilizing your capabilities to help another person who can't really help themselves at the moment. Maybe you can teach them to help themselves, you know, but like I said, 100% up to you. You don't have to listen to me. If this person has screwed you over a billion times, like I said, like, take it with a grain of salt, make your judgment call, make your choice. Maybe this is about you need to just focus on yourself and not focus on this person. So I'm going to get some advice from Moonology cards. Please, some advice, Spirit, advice for this situation. We have expect powerful change, which I love that because we have the Death, which to me is just all about change. Like, this situation can be changed. We also have you're very close to achieving your goal. Like I said, they see you as super ambitious. They see you as somebody who knows what they want, and you're gonna move towards that goal continuously. We also have it's time to take action. Yes, with that Eight of Wands energy, it's like they want to see things move. They want, and it's not all about what they want, you know, keep in mind, what do you want from this situation as well? But I think Spirit is also like if you want to, you can move forward in this situation. I kind of want to pull more, like, I don't know, because we're ahead of time, so you guys are going to get a little more advice here. I didn't have to deal with all that jealousy and silliness. We have a new romantic cycle begins. Okay, so I do kind of want to go into that scenario. Like, so if this is like an ex or something, honestly, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is your judgment call. I just feel like for those of you who this is like friends or family, I feel like Spirit is asking you to like, to help guide them, mentor them. But for those of you that this is like an ex, like honestly, they need to figure this shit out on themselves. They really can't keep depending on you to like mature them or to make them be responsible. That's what I'm saying. You have a lot of options as well. So also, like for some of you guys, you might have not even been like physically attracted to this person. Okay, like for some of you guys, like this person just wasn't like, maybe it's because of their irresponsibility or their childishness. Like maybe that was like a big turnoff for you. But it's like you know, maybe the advice is to start exploring your options, because we also have like a new romantic cycle begins. So for some of you guys, like that's what I'm saying, like the choice is 100% up to you. Just because, you know, I kept seeing indications of it leading to like, yes, go for it, heal this situation. Like for some of you guys, this is like a definite no. And it's like time to explore other options, time to focus on yourself, explore your options, like admit that, you know, the chemistry wasn't 100%, okay? Also, we have the scales, which to me also is like showing this head and this heart here. So it's like really use both your head and your heart here to make this decision, make this judgment call. But for some of you guys, yeah, like this is an ex that's just like super like irresponsible and childish, and like they don't deserve another chance. Like no offense to them, like even if they don't have any hard feelings for you, like, you know, anger, jealousy, or resentment, it's like just because they don't carry that with them doesn't mean that they should get another chance. And check it out, we have guilt at the bottom of the deck. So these are messages from angels, your spiritual team, from Spirit themselves, like whatever you want to tune into here, but this is a message from them. It says, you do not need another's approval to feel worthy of love. Regardless of what you've done or what you think you failed to do, from your soul's perspective, there's neither right nor wrong. Like you have so many choices. Whatever choice you make, it doesn't matter, because there's neither right nor wrong. Every experience in life is here to help you expand your awareness of love so that you may embrace ever greater spheres of wisdom. You've done nothing wrong. And that too, like really don't let this situation make you feel guilty or feel like I don't want you to feel like you have to heal the situation just because you can. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like for those of you who want to, you can. But for those of you who don't want to, you don't have to feel guilty about that either. We also have Jewel. Every event in life presents us with a new opportunity to experience ever greater love. There is a jewel to be found within every teardrop. Trust, we, your angels, are guiding the current events. This is a time in which you and those close to you will emerge strengthened by ever greater bonds of love. Trust, there is nothing to fear, there is only love. So that's a beautiful message. That's all the time that I have for you, pile number 3. That's all the messages I'm getting. So I really hope that this resonated with you. If it did, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. And until next time, guys, I'm sending you love, light, protection, and blessings. Peace. Hi there, pile number 4. If you guys picked the green adventurine crystal tower, as well as the green butterfly. Lots of heart energy coming from you guys. You guys also picked the artist archetype, but before we get into that, I am going to just shuffle the astro dice here and just get a few zodiac signs. So this can be the sign, sun, moon, rising of the person that you're thinking of. This could be your sign, or it could just be the energy surrounding this situation. So right away we have Cancer, we have Virgo, We have Aquarius. Cancer, Virgo, Aquarius, and Leo. Cancer, Virgo, Aquarius, and Leo. Very interesting. Okay, so artist. This is going to be representing your person's energy. So we have the light attributes, expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. The shadow attributes, using talent as an excuse to mistreat others, posing as the starving artist to elicit pity. Okay, wow. So let's go ahead, we're gonna shuffle. This is a Star Power Tarot. We're just gonna kind of shuffle. We're gonna see how are they viewing you, what is their problem, and also their feelings on the situation. I'm going to shuffle 6 times and then we're just going to pull from the top. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that was 5. We're going to do one more. Okay. Cool. So how are they viewing you? 4 of Cups. What is their problem with you? How are they feeling about this situation? The Hanged Man in reverse. I've been pulling clarifiers for their feelings, but honestly that is pretty clear to me. Sorry, I'm just trying to feel the energy out because I kind of want to get more of a clarification for how they're seeing you, not really their feelings on this situation. So we're just gonna do that. The 8 of Cups in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Wands in reverse. All right, so how they're seeing you is the 4 of Cups. They're seeing you as incredibly stubborn. They're seeing you as focusing on what's been lost, focusing on what's disappointed you or possibly rejected you as well. They're seeing you as just focused on the negative and being really stubborn about it, being really stubborn about only looking at the cups that have fallen over instead of the offers and the opportunities that are surrounding you. And I know this is coming out harsh, and so I just kind of want to also tell you guys, like, just keep in mind that this is from their perspective. So these are just their opinions. It doesn't mean that this is actually how you are. It doesn't mean that this is like really describing you, but this is just how they are seeing you. So they're, like I said, they're just seeing you as very much focused on disappointment, focused on the negative, focused on everything that has gone wrong. They're also seeing you as very intense, just from the imagery here, how she's like staring straight ahead. It's like they're seeing you as very intense. So very intense, but also very stubborn. So you might be kind of somebody who's intimidating, or somebody it's really hard to like talk to about, possibly like if they know that you don't want to hear it, if they know that you're not going to be interested in listening to it, it's like it's very hard to bring it up because you're very intimidating. Like you come off as very intense. Also, it's like there's this emotional intensity because this is the cups, 4 of Cups. So it has to do with your emotions. So there's like this emotional intensity about you as well. So they're seeing you as emotionally intense. They're seeing you as stubborn. One sec. All right. And so just to clarify as well, they're also seeing you as somebody who doesn't walk away from things that don't serve you. Like if something's working against you, or it's not actually helping your life in any kind of way, it's like they're seeing that you still are attached to it, or it's like you refuse to walk away. This could even have to do with like relationships or friendships, because it's the cups. So that to me, it has to do with your emotions and how you're feeling. You might also have a hard time walking away from, I feel like, negative emotions. Like if something is impacting you, making you feel bad, it's like you, for some reason, like they're seeing you as like wallowing in this energy, like in the disappointment, in the rejection, in the pain, instead of allowing yourself to move on. They're seeing you as like both of these cards have to do with like, and the position that this is in, it has to do with refusing to let go. They see you as refusing to let go, very stubborn, holding on, even when it doesn't serve you. So over here, so this is, you know, what is their problem with you? And we have the World, okay? So their problem with you is possibly that you might have ended this connection, or this connection came to an end. So their problem with you, it doesn't have to necessarily be that it's the end, or like that's their problem with you, is like that this ended. Because what their real problem is with you is this King of Pentacles in reverse. Like they're just seeing you as very unstable. Like they're just seeing you as somebody, it's like you're very capable with the King, with it being in a King position, King of Pentacles here. It's like you definitely could take a lot more responsibility when it comes to grounding yourself, when it comes to even your finances as well. Could have to do with your finances, but it's like they're just seeing you as somebody who isn't calm. Like you're somebody who's always possibly like either intensely emotional, or it's like if you're not intensely emotional, it's just like you're not calm. Like you're always like on edge, you're always like stressed out about something. I just heard always complaining as well. Like they might think that you complain a lot, or that it's just like it's like you're very capable, because it's like coming through as the King, but it's like you're not really taking responsibility. You're not really, they're not seeing you as grounded. They're seeing you as somebody like unstable, or like could also be like kind of selfish with the King of Pentacles, because the King of Pentacles upright is like somebody very generous, very calm, very giving, very much grounded. And so with it being reversed, it's like they're seeing you as all of the opposite. It's like they might kind of see you as like you're always like dealing with problems, or like you're always like you always have something going on. And it's like instead of you taking responsibility for it, instead of you seeing your own power, it's like you allow the situations to keep going on. Like you allow yourself to not let go. You don't let go of things. Like I feel like a very, very stubborn energy here. Like, and this is just how they're seeing you. Like they're seeing you as very stubborn, always on edge, or like always like irritated. It's like, I'm trying to find a word to describe the opposite of calm. And it's like, so I feel like that's the word that's coming through, is like irritated. They're always seeing you as irritated or bothered by something, but it's like you're not taking ownership for it. You're not taking responsibility with the King here. It's like you have full capability to do it. They think that you have full capability to like take responsibility, but it's almost like they're seeing you as like relishing in this energy. Like they're seeing you as like you enjoy being unstable, or you enjoy possibly this could also have to do with like a work ethic. Okay, like some of them, they're seeing you as lazy. Okay, like they see you as lazy, like you don't want to change. They don't think that you want to change. They don't think that you want to like take responsibility for who you are and how you've come to become this energy. And so it's like, yeah, they're just seeing you as like stubborn, as like refusing to let go. They're seeing you as focusing on only the negative, only what you've lost. And then they're also like, their problem with you is that the fact that you're refusing to like change, they think that you're, honestly, like I'm gonna say it, like I said, like this doesn't have to be the truth, but this is how they're seeing you. They're seeing you as having a bad work ethic, as being lazy. I feel like they think that you cut corners as well, like you do half-assed job at things. And they just, yeah, they find you like you're always irritated, you're never calm, you're never in a state of like peace and bliss. Like you're always irritated, or you're always like intense or like upset about something. But with the world here, the world is the only one that's really confusing me as to like why this is their problem with you. Like maybe they are upset that they had to end this situation, or that there was an ending here, some kind of end of a cycle. Like you might have gone through a lot with this person, okay? Like this person might have really been close to you, because I feel like you guys went through a whole cycle, like a whole chapter together. You guys went through a lot together. And so I feel like that's also their problem with you, is like you've been through so much together, but it's like it had to come to an end, possibly because there was like a refusal to change, a refusal to let go. Also, like I've been avoiding getting to this card because I don't want to go here, but they're also seeing you as somebody who's like bitchy. They're seeing you as somebody bitchy, somebody who gossips, somebody who talks badly about their friends. Like it's like an inner circle thing. Like this feels like an inner circle. It could definitely be a friendship. This could definitely be about a friendship of some sort. Because the Three of Cups, usually it's showing like friends celebrating, drinking, having a wonderful time together. But when this is in reverse, this indicates like fake friendships, gossiping. This represents like, honestly, like I feel like they're seeing you as like somebody who might be two-faced, or somebody who gossips, or somebody who like talks badly about their own friends. Somebody who's okay with gossiping about their own friends. And like I said, this doesn't have to be the truth. This is just how they're seeing you. This is their perspective. And I just want to show you guys this card. Like usually the Three of Cups, like I said, shows like three women dancing and drinking together, but this is like showing like two men, and then there's like three cats right there. So maybe you owned a cat with this person or something, but like, yeah, like they're just seeing this as like a toxic friendship, and they definitely are blaming you. Like I feel like this person is blaming you and your like your work ethic, like you're like, I don't know, like they just really feel like you're lazy, and that they were like forced to end this situation. And how they're feeling about it is the Hanged Man in reverse. So honestly, like they feel freed. They feel like they're no longer stuck, like they're no longer trapped, like they're no longer bound to this situation. I feel like they finally decided to see things from a new perspective. And honestly, like, I'm sorry if this is hard for you guys to hear this, but it's like they honestly, like they feel a lot more relieved and a lot more freedom. And now I feel like now that they've possibly ended this, the world, with the world here, there was an ending. a closing out of a cycle, and it's like now I feel like they feel like a lot more free. Like they feel like, you know, there's all this imagery of butterflies here, like they feel like they finally flew away. I'm hearing that song by, I think it's Umi, Butterfly by Umi. It's like, butterfly, butterfly, wish I could fly away. That's not the right words, but like, I feel like when they were with you, like that's kind of like the energy that they felt like. Wish I could be like you, and I could be free again, away from my problems and my fears. Like, so it's kind of like that. Like I feel like they really felt trapped, or like they couldn't fly. Especially, we also have the Six of Wands in reverse here. Like I feel like they felt like this situation wasn't beneficial. It wasn't something that made them feel victorious or appreciated or recognized. This wasn't a connection that made them feel celebrated. Especially with the Three of Cups in reverse, like they felt the opposite of celebrated. They felt judged, they felt gossiped about. Yeah. So that's really what I'm getting. I kind of want to like split the deck, see if there's one last message. Yeah, they also felt like you were controlling. Like, because it's like, why would a person feel freed, or, you know, like they had to like fly away from a situation or end a situation? It's like, honestly, I just feel like they just feel like you were controlling, or you might have been abusive in terms of like your masculine energy, like when it came to like structure, routine. Like you might have, I don't know, maybe you judged their lifestyle as an artist as well. Like maybe they felt judged by you because you were in such a masculine energy that they just felt like, and that doesn't mean your gender, you know, it doesn't mean your gender, but it's just like they felt like you were very controlling, very rigid, very stubborn. Like I just feel like they felt like they couldn't really speak their mind, or they couldn't really be themselves in this situation. So take it as it resonates, but that is their problem with you. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into advice. What is the advice for you? And like I said, this doesn't have to be true. This is just how this person feels in this situation. Your advice here. What the heck? Seven of Wands in reverse. We also have the King of Cups. Okay. Underneath the deck, we also have the Ten of Cups. Very interesting. What's underneath that? The Moon in reverse. So the advice here is like, I feel like Spirit is asking you to be very still. I feel like they want you to be very still. I feel like they don't want you to like make any impulsive decisions about going forward with the situation. They really want you to also focus on like taking the reins of your life, because I am getting like the Chariot in reverse can describe like a young emperor, which you just pulled that Emperor in reverse, like a young emperor who possibly is reckless or impulsive or careless. And so I feel like Spirit is asking you to be still and not to make any moves, not to make any choices right now, because I feel like the only choices that would be made in this current moment I feel like you might honestly be driven by a lot of emotion to talk to this person or to confront this person. Maybe if you feel like you need to confront them for how they are viewing you or seeing you, it's like Spirit's asking you to stop. Like to just stop, be still, don't make any movements, And we also have like, there's like this energy of like, be nice on the back, and it's like in reverse. So it just feels like, you know, I feel like if you were to like confront this person or say anything to this person at this moment, I just feel like it wouldn't come out in a nice way. I feel like it would be impulsive. I feel like it would be reckless. I feel like it would be careless. And I feel like Spirit is trying to avoid any more conflict, any more problems in the situation. So they're just saying, they're asking you to like just park the chariot, park it, sit, be still, and to reflect on the situation. Instead of taking actions, they're wanting you to sit and reflect here. Especially because we also pulled the Devil. And I feel like you might honestly feel very demonized by this person. And I totally understand that. And I'm sending you love and healing for that. Like, you know, it really sucks when anybody tries to see us in like a vicious light. But I think that this is actually in your highest good for you to sit and reflect. And I think that Spirit is also asking you to please admit that you do have some toxic behaviors. They really want you to do some shadow work. Like I'm gonna be straight up with you, and I don't, like, I just heard like, why are you taking their side? And like, I just don't want anybody who picked pile 4 to feel like I'm taking anybody's side. This is simply the message here. You guys pulled the Devil. This is representative of toxic behaviors, indulgences. This is, you know, this is also talks about holding on to something that isn't serving you, holding on too tightly, or like just making choices that aren't good for you. So I feel like Spirit is just asking you to kind of admit and recognize and do some reflection here of like, why do you think that this person felt this way? And can you admit to any of this, you know, any possible gossiping or any like kind of like laziness or whatever this is? Like, it's just like Spirit is really asking you to do that reflection, to admit that there is a devil inside all of us, okay? Like, whether I'm sorry to like the super religious people who hate me saying that, I apologize, but like it's not literal, okay? But like we all have a shadow side. We all have behaviors that can be considered toxic, and we all choose lower vibrations at some point in our life. And I just feel like Spirit wants you to sit still, to reflect. And with the 7 of Wands in reverse, they want you to let your guard down, to stop being so guarded. I feel like this is also why people might feel intimidated by you, because you put up a wall or you put up a guard. You don't let people in to that soft side of yourself, to this like King of Cups, like super emotional side of yourself. You don't let people into the gushiness. And I feel like because people never see your soft side, they never see the version of you that's loving and gentle and sweet. It's like they just feel, either they feel like rejected, they feel like an outsider, or they just feel like they can't connect with you. Like, you don't allow people to connect with you because you might have a strong guard up. So Spirit's just asking you to please be vulnerable with yourself. Like, stop, be still. Don't take any action. Reflect on the lower vibrational aspect of yourself, and to be vulnerable about it. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's not a weakness to be loving and soft and gentle. It's not a weakness. And if you do associate it as a weakness, like that, that might be a problem here. So like with this King of Cups, like they're asking you to enter into a place of emotional maturity as well. They're asking you to really dig deep and to face the part of yourself that is avoiding this. I feel like they want to see you thrive in this energy, this King of Cups energy, where you're emotionally mature, you're loving, you're generous. They want to see you be nurturing, okay? They want to see you be vulnerable, open. They want to see you connecting with your emotions. 10 of Cups, because I feel like what you don't realize is that this will lead you to so much happiness if you just let people in, if you just like also start admitting to yourself where you messed up or where you've gone wrong or where you've made toxic decisions here. The moon in reverse, like stop hiding in the shadows, like glow in the moonlight. Don't hide in the shadows, glow in the moonlight, because your own happiness, I feel like, is at risk here. 2 of Swords. But you have to make that choice. You have to choose to become this version of yourself. It's not just going to happen overnight. That's why they're asking you to be still, put your guard down, release these toxic behaviors, and to embrace a more emotionally in tune version of yourself. So I'm going to pull some advice, some more advice. One sec. Popped out. All right, you guys get a lot because we also have confidence is the key to success. New moon in Leo. I love that. Confidence is key. Confidence is key. But we are ahead of schedule, so I'll go ahead and pull quite a few for you guys. We have communication is key. So confidence and communication is key. Like, I love this because it just shows like it's time to talk about it. It's time to get everything out in the open. It's time to stop being afraid of communication or stop avoiding communication. Like that is literally going to be the key here, especially if you feel any like want or need to like heal your relationship with this person. I feel like the best way to do it is to like be confident in yourself and to also like communicate very, very clearly. We have emotions are running high, supermoon. Yes, they are. I think that that's very clear here. Like I said, there's something very intense about your energy. We also have another Gemini, full moon. We have the full moon and the new moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. So if you've been super confused, like I said, just stay still. Be still here. Don't take any actions, and I feel like the answers are going to come to you. You don't need to do anything. Like, yes, if you want to like initiate a conversation, just be aware that the emotions are going to run incredibly high, but it's like allow those answers to come to you. We also have a look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius, and I think that that's really, really important here because they're asking you to focus more so on yourself and the way you process. So obviously like their focus, like spirit's focus is on the bigger picture. They're not even really focused on this person. I feel like this person might have been a catalyst for you to kind of face your shadow side and to face the places where you've gone wrong, take responsibility for where you have gone wrong in situations. So they're asking you to just like look at that bigger picture there. Stop. I feel like you might be kind of like obsessing over this situation, especially if you're here at a reading for it, but like I feel like that's not going to help, like pinpointing like this one specific situation with this person, because I feel like there's a grand scheme at play here. It's not really about this person. This person's a catalyst for change in your life. Okay, so I'm gonna pull, I just got like chills all up and down my body, and I think like I might just be really cold or something, but like I have not felt like this in the entire reading. Like the emotions are running high. There's something very intense here. We do have trust. Bottom of the deck, we have inner child. So this is messages from spirit, from your angels, from your spiritual team, just some kind of message that they want to relay to you. Nurture your inner child and begin to express the awesome beauty you hold within you. We live in a world where a formula exists for everything, yet love and creativity have no formula. They do not need to be studied, simply nurtured. Regularly set aside some time to just play. Yes, I feel like you might have even lost sight of this within this whole situation. Like you might have even lost sight of your own inner child here, which I just love that it talks about like nurtured, like, and also creativity, because this person is an artist and I feel like you might not understand them and you might not understand like being an artist. And like I was saying earlier, I feel like you might rely heavily on masculine energy or emperor energy, where it's like everything has a formula, everything has a routine, everything has a structure, everything has an order. But here's the thing, it's like love and creativity have no formula. They don't need to be studied, simply nurtured. Like they're really asking you to focus more on your emotional nurturing side. Honestly, they're asking you to focus more on your Empress energy and less on your Emperor energy. We also have trust. You are looking at a situation from a purely physical perspective, and therefore you cannot see the bigger picture and the blessings interwoven within this event. We, your angels, urge you to trust, for all will work out in the best way possible. Let go of your fear and apprehension and allow God's healing energy to flow to you. Trust, for all will heal in ways you never thought possible. So stay optimistic, guys. Trust spirit. Trust that they are trying to guide you here with these messages. They're not trying to lead you astray, okay? I feel like some of you guys, you have your guard way up, where it's like you might have trust issues, or you might not even believe in like spirituality or in like the occult. I don't know, like, I mean, you're here, so I'm gonna say that you do believe in it, but it's like spirit's asking you to just trust, like this situation can get better, it can heal, and it might even heal in ways you never even thought possible here. So that's all the time that I have for you, pile number 4. I really love this reading. I hope that you resonated. If you did, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. I'm sending you guys love, light, protection, and healing. And until next time, bye-bye.